Alright, here's a video review for Titan's Return Deluxe WINDBLADE with Scorchfire, her headmaster, which is absolutely a real name. Don't make fun of it because it's totally real, you guys. Scorchfire. She's got a little bio card, nice paint, and not super powerful compared to the Blazing 20, but not bad. Cool art. She doesn't have a curved blade, she's got a couple of generic-y looking swords that peg in under her wings. You can kind of see her robot mode there. Hello, giant canopy. They just showed off the Legends, the Takara Legends version, which has some white up here. Much nicer paint deco. Same toy. I do think this is probably the best of the WINDBLADE toys we've gotten so far. Just because it's easy to transform. It's a decent looking jet. The little turbines spin. Also, the Takara version had these painted. Had a lot more paint on it that made it just look nicer. But yeah, cool little jet. Go ahead and pop the swords off so you can see the bare jet by itself. And then the cockpit opens forward, and then Scorchfire comes out. Not a whole lot of paint here in miniature mode, just some white paint on the face. We'll fold her in half. It's some really beautiful paint on the robot mode head. Really nice head sculpt. A nice representation of the character. Like I said, the figure itself, I think, despite being a headmaster, which she is not, is probably one of the best WINDBLADE toys. I think is the best WINDBLADE toy we've gotten since the character was introduced. There's a little peg up here for some pegging things in times. Her swords do peg together with a couple little pegs for a Titan Master to sit on. Although then there's just a square peg. Where does that peg into? Oh, I see. It goes right in there, so you can peg the blades onto the front. She can be a WINDBLADE. A winged blade, I guess. But you can plug the little feetsies onto there. And you can ride on top. Although that's not nearly as safe as riding in the cockpit, but whatever. So yeah, there's the weapons and such. Robot mode. Go ahead and pop the feet out and down like that. Untab the arms. This one already came undone, but untab the arms from down here. And rotate them up on this little shoulder joint. Fold this whole giant canopy just down onto the back. That's where it sits. It lives there. Flip her feet up, and then collapse her body together. She's got some big old Chun-Li thighs, which is fine by me. Rotate her arms around. Stand her up. You can change the fins. The wings themselves. Oh, the wings do move. Hey, look at that! Even better! You can angle the wings back. Of course, she has no head. But that's okay, because we have her head right over here in the form of Scorchfire, total real name. But, yeah, so you just plug her head on, and there she is. And she's a pretty decent looking WINDBLADE. Like I said, a little bit of Chun-Li thighs, which is not the end of the world. She's a little beefier, thicker girl than the other ones. But that makes her a much more balanced and stable figure, so good job. Now the swords she can hold in her hand as swords, as one would expect. They can also tab in. There's this little square peg on either side of the sword. Can peg in. Let me make sure you get them on the right side. To these little slots in the back of the canopy, so she can store them on her back, like Leonardo, the Ninja Turtle, not the painter, and not Leonardo, the businessman from New Jersey. Anyway. But yeah, there she is, and she's a pretty solid figure. Like, she's got the headmaster articulation there at the neck, ball joints at the shoulder, swivel at the bicep, just a hinge elbow, no rotation there below the elbow. The turbines and the wings can move a little bit. Swivel out, swivel forward and back on the hips, thigh swivel, and then a hinge knee that can go over 90 degrees, and then a little bit of articulation there in the toe. This piece is solid. So yeah, a nice little representation of WINDBLADE. Kind of glad I picked her up.